KP classes dedicated to excellence.
Hello everyone, we have Mr. Tarun Kumar with us. He has completed the test, got selected through the interview, and made it to the final selection list of Deputy Architect in CPWD, which was conducted by UPSC for the Central Architect Service, a very prestigious position. And we are very happy that our student Tarun could clear it, and right away he has done his bachelor's and got into this golden opportunity. So in this short interaction, Tarun, we will try to take your perspective of this overall journey and how it is the overall process, your experience of it. So firstly, congratulations on that
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
selection. So firstly, I would like to ask you, Tarun, what was the difficulty level, particularly for the examination? What were the efforts required, dedication efforts? What is overall difficulty level, what you felt?
The difficulty level, it was like since we were preparing, we got to know that the paper are divided into like three part, not like sections, but three part. 30% of the paper will be very easy to attempt. Other 30% will be like mildly difficult, and another remaining 40% would be difficult until unless you like specifically know the information, you won't be able to attempt. If you attempt, it will probably be wrong. So paper was like that only. 33 per one third of the paper I thought was very easy. So I very meticulously attempted the paper. I did not attempt question which I know I did not know. For the question I was 100% sure, I only attempted that. I did not want to risk it at all, since this was a very good opportunity for me. Right after college, I could apply for such a job without any experience, that too. And in terms of preparation, since the between notification and the announcement of uh, exam date, I think it was almost a year. So for that entire year, I studied here and there. But once the final date came, it came around 1.5 months before the actual paper. So for that 1.5 months, like I like strapped down and studied every day, almost every day for like 16, like almost 16 hours. Like other than sleeping, I took minors break in between. Uske alawa, it was studying and nothing else. And since I was like, my girlfriend was also preparing for this same exam, and she also got in. So we would just keep bouncing questions off of each other. Uh, Other than the questions there that was there in previous year question paper and test series, we would just make up questions for each other and ask them. So like we can keep each other on our toes and keep studying. That also helps. Like having somebody to study with is all I think also important, other than just having all the source material. But in terms of material, also I feel like the material we got from your side was also very concise and uh, well packaged. Like everything I studied in your mostly was there in the paper. I could only attempt because I had so much to study from. And the classes, like your teaching style was very good. Like you made the topic we studied. I did study all the topic in college, but also like I forgot some of them. But the way you teach made it digestible and easily understandable. So I used to watch your videos just like 1.5 speed, like, and all of them was easy enough to understand.
That's wonderful. Thanks a lot for also giving good words towards my teaching. It's really encouraging. And I would also like to ask your experience of the interview. So that after the examination, during the interview, what was your what is the approx time? What was the situation there? What kind of questions was it oriented towards your portfolio? What is the overall experience of interview?
So this was my, I'll say, first professional interview, and since it was UPSC, and since UPSC is made out to be such a big thing in India, it was very stressful. My number was the second last in our group, so I waited for almost like 4 hours before my interview, and that entire 4 hours was pretty stressed. I wish it gotten over sooner. So it was a stressful experience, but still enjoyable when I was finished. And in terms of question, the main UPSC member, the main member who's not from your field, he asked me very. They can ask you any type of question. His first question just threw me off because he asked me, ki, what is stress? Like, act not the like a physical, like structural stress. Like, what is stress? What is, how do you define stress? So that threw me off a little bit. I could not collect myself, but then I like realized that there's no point in blabbering. So I was like, I asked them for like, can you just give me a minute? And then I concise everything and told them. And the other two members who were there, they looked at my portfolio, and most of the question they asked me were based from my portfolio, like what kind of projects I did. They were not, they were not at all interested in why I have no experience, since I did not have experience till then. If I don't have any professional experience, most of their questions were just based on my portfolio. And also because I took a lot of time, like making it took me almost 2 months to curate my portfolio as such. I needed to have concise information, and that I do not want to over like clamor all the things I have done in that portfolio. So yeah, interview wise, so I thought ki my interview didn't go that well, but it did.
I do remember I did talk to you after the interview, and you told me that it wasn't well. But that's what I said. That is something which everyone feels probably, or majority of them feel at least once they are done with the interview, that they feel they did not meet their expectation. But finally, we are done with it, and you got selected. That is more important now. So towards the end, Tarun, can you give any important pointers or advice for future aspirants now that there is MES Deputy Architect also coming up soon, and a lot of our candidates, a lot of the interested students are already preparing with us too. So it will be encouraging to them to know from you what are some important points of guidance to keep in mind.
Uh, Apart from the generic advice of like getting your concept clear and stuff, I think the main thing is because in especially in architecture paper, there's a lot of factual knowledge, something that you do not necessarily need to understand the concept because the point who wrote this book, what kind of like these kind of questions, you can't have a concept behind them. You just need to know. Some of the question will be just that if you know, you know what year this building was constructed in. There is no concept behind those questions, but you just need to remember all those things. Who won Pritzker in what year? So what I did is I had all these lists of Pritzker Prize winner, uh, building by famous architects like father of sustainability, father of neo modernism, all of this. I just made a multiple list and I just pasted them on my wall so I could look at them every day because these you can't really learn those things. You just have to by heart them. That's all you could do. And apart from doing that, because those questions are the easy ones where you can score a lot of marks. And other than that, just I'll say cover all the areas of the syllabus that are there. Because think about these kind of examination, they'll ask you easy question, but they'll ask you easy question from every topic. So you need to know everything about everything. Even if it's surface level knowledge, you at least have to have knowledge about every part of the syllabus. If you can't do that, then it will be very difficult to clear these kind of papers. So I just tried ki I have information about everything. And other than study material, I also like Googled a lot of stuff. With sometimes I will just read something and a question will form in my head. Ki like, oh, iska answer kya hoga? So that kind of you just have to keep studying, just keep expanding your knowledge base, and that's all.
Right, that is a very good advice, and I'm sure having a rather than just focusing on book-wise study, considering that is a journey through which you grow with experience, that I think for sure will be helpful for students in such competitive exams. So that was a good interaction with you, Tarun. Thank you for giving your insights. I'm sure this will be encouraging and also inspiring for our future aspirants as well. Thank you for taking out time and wish you all the best in your future career as well.
Thank you for having me, sir. It was nice talking to you.
KP Classes. Dedicated to excellence.